What's the most painful thing you were wrongfully accused of? My roommate's parents stormed into our dorm room at 7 a.m. on a Saturday. They were furious, pointing fingers saying I was the reason their perfect daughter was suddenly failing classes, called me a party girl, was corrupting their daughter, that I'd ruined her future. The evidence? Empty energy drinks everywhere, pizza boxes stacked by the trash, my clearly sleep-deprived appearance. Dad picked up a notebook with missed assignments and waved it in my face. This is your influence. She was a straight A student before she met you, Mom hissed, pointing at my unmade bed and the pile of laundry in the corner. I stood there in my pajamas, completely blindsided, as they listed all my apparent character flaws. I was irresponsible, bad example, exactly the type of friend they warned her about. What they didn't know is that their daughter was working 2 jobs to pay for school after they cut her off. Her scholarship had fallen through last semester, and rather than tell them, she started waiting tables at night and opening a coffee shop at 5 a.m. I'd wake up to find her passed out on her textbooks at 3 a.m., still in her waitress uniform. I was the one setting alarms so she wouldn't miss morning classes. I was the one who made sure she ate something besides coffee and vending machine chips. I was the one who took notes for her when she inevitably fell asleep in lecture. I'd covered for her when professors asked questions. I'd helped her study during her 30-minute breaks. I even picked up extra campus work study hours to help with our shared groceries so she could focus on paying tuition. Worst part, they berated me, called me names, threatened to get me kicked out of housing. She just stood there, silent. Her eyes met for a split second. I saw panic, shame, exhaustion. Could have exposed her secret right then. Could have thrown her under the bus like she was doing to me. Could have told them about the waitress uniform hidden under her bed, coffee shop schedule taped inside her closet door, tips she counted each night while crying. Instead, I looked her dad in the eye and said, "You're right, sorry, do better." Parents seemed satisfied with my surrender. As they left, Mom shot me a disgusted look. "We're considering getting her a new roommate," she said, shutting the door behind them. After they left, she collapsed on her bed, sobbing uncontrollably. "Why didn't you tell them the truth?" she asked between gasps. "You could have defended yourself. I think you're terrible now." "Because it wasn't my truth to tell," I said, handing her a tissue. "But you should." Sat in silence for a while, the weight of everything hanging between us. Eventually, she whispered, "I'm so scared of disappointing them. They sacrificed everything for me to be the first college graduate in our family." That night, she called them. I sat next to her as she finally explained everything. The lost scholarship, 2 jobs, the exhaustion, the fear of disappointing them. I heard her mom crying through the phone, Dad's voice breaking as he asked, "Why didn't you just tell us, honey?" Next weekend, they came back, this time with groceries, her dad's old laptop to replace her dying one, an apology for me that made my eyes water. 3 years later at graduation, Mom hugged me so tight I could barely breathe. "Thank you for being there when we weren't," she whispered in my ear. "Thank you for giving her the courage we never did." Her family had changed completely. They'd gotten financial counseling, worked out a realistic budget for grad school. Her dad even started picking up extra shifts so she could quit one of her jobs.